So we will go, we will preach, the kingdom of God is here. We will go.
Hello, I'm Pastor Steve Coates, Church on the Go, Newmarket, Ontario, and I'm with Pastor Curtis Alexander.
Hello.
And we're here equipping the saints for the work of the ministry. We're talking about the Christmas season. As you can see, we have a few cards here, and Christmas often has a lot of lights. Why the lights at Christmas? Was Jesus the light of the world?
Well, he was, actually, and, you know, we like lights because they're pretty.
Yes.
You know, but...
Brilliant.
They're brilliant, right? But you know that Christmas is about the light.
Right.
People don't realize, oh, it's nice to decorate your house and your tree and lights, that's great. Some people do the quick route now. They have these laser lights that fire up on your house.
Right.
They have the laser things that fire up, and you don't have to put up a single bulb.
Wow.
But I got, you know, it looks great, but there was a light before all of those lights.
Yes.
And it was Jesus Christ.
Right.
So, you know, I was looking at this passage from John 3 and verse 19 and 20 and 21. It says, and this is the condemnation that the light came into the world. He's talking to Nicodemus. This is Jesus talking to Nicodemus,
Right.
who is a Pharisee who was afraid to admit that he wanted to know more from Jesus.
Right.
So he came by night.
Right.
Isn't that ironic? He came to learn about the light
Yeah.
in the dark. So he was in the dark in more than one way.
A lot of people are in the dark at Christmas, but
Yeah.
they don't really know what it's all about. They think it's about Santa Claus and the reindeer.
Yeah, and you know, just families and good times.
Yes.
Family's great,
Yeah.
but it's not the ultimate thing.
Right.
So Jesus tells them, you know, and we in the previous video just shared how the light came into the world and the darkness didn't understand it.
Right.
And it was Jesus full of grace and truth.
Yeah.
You know, the Word was made flesh. But here in John 3 and 18, so verse 19, he says, and this is the condemnation, that the light came into the world, and men loved darkness rather than that light, because their deeds were evil, so they don't want to be exposed.
Right.
For every man that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved or corrected.
Right.
Verse 21 says, but he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds might be made manifest or shown, that they are wrought according to God or worked according to God.
Yes.
You know, those that come to the light are cleansed. You don't have anything to be afraid of. Jesus will cleanse you if you'll step into the light, because
Yeah.
he paid the price.
If you don't turn the light on, you can't see where you're going.
That's right, and you'll stub your toe.
Yeah,
It will
that
hurt.
hurts sometimes.
It's very painful. I've done it recently. It's terrible.
But spiritually speaking, it's also true that unless we're walking in the light, we don't know where we're going.
That's true.
You know, and Jesus is the light of the world, and when he comes into us, he makes us the light of the world.
Yeah, and Matthew 5 and 14
Yeah.
tells us that Jesus calls his followers, you are the light of the world.
Right.
But in John 8 and 12, he says, I am the light of the world. He says
Right.
that about
Right.
himself.
Right.
So it's both him and us.
Right.
But Christmas is about the light coming into the world.
Right. So we need to be lit up at Christmas.
We do.
Are you
Spiritually.
brilliant? Will you be brilliant at Christmas?
That's right.
Will you be shining?
Are you tired of walking in the dark?
Yeah, let's be bright for God.
That's amen. That's right. Let's be bright.
So we encourage you this Christmas season to enter into the light of Christ.
Amen.
And you do that by walking through the door. Jesus said, I am the door.
Yeah.
So that's John 10 and 9. So we encourage you today to enter into the light of the glory of God through Jesus Christ. And Jesus is the light to the world. He revealed the light of God to the world. He is the way to God. He is the way to eternal life. And we encourage you to enter in through him during
Amen.
this Christmas season. Enter into the light so that you can shine and be
That's right.
brilliant for God during this Christmas season.
Amen.
I hope that you'll be lit up and that you'll be bright for God, that others will know that you care about the things of God and that you have Christ living in you. Christ in you, the hope of glory.
Amen.
So God bless you during this Christmas season. Have a blessed Christmas and a great New Year.
God bless you.
Thanks for watching.
So we